Hello there, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Definitely Serious. I'm Kieran.
And I am Joe.
Are you really?
Today I am.
What does that mean? I've
not thought it ahead.
No, you didn't think of the joke that far ahead. I've just pressured you.
You know what? We'll go with it. Tomorrow I might be Josephine.
Oh, so creative that you've just added a few letters on there.
What the fuck would you translate Joe to as female?
Joanne.
You know what? Fair play.
Yeah,
relevant.
Relevant as well.
Jodie.
That's a good one.
Oh.
You know what? We should do that one week, and we should just give completely wrong names.
See if anyone notices.
Yeah. Nobody would.
Nobody would.
Nobody's here.
No, we say it at the beginning of every episode, and we know these people have been here for every episode.
Obviously, they've listened to every single episode.
You know what I am going to do?
What are you going to do?
Shout out those 2 people in California.
Yeah.
The 1 person in Utah.
Yeah.
The 1 person in Massachusetts. And the 1 person in Australia who's listened to us.
Don't forget the 1 person in Wales as well.
And the 1 person in Wales. Shout out to you lot.
We'll never forget you.
The 2 people in California, I want you 2 to find each other.
I'm rooting for them.
They could be friends for life,
I'm
mate.
seeing love. I'm hearing wedding bells. And I want to be there.
I'm not. That's really weird, mate. You should get that checked out.
Ah, that's funny that you actively just listened, but nobody will be able to see how funny that was.
Yeah, we'll go visual at some point.
At some point, when we get more listeners from Massachusetts to give us...
Yeah, big up the Massachusetts.
Give us a budget.
Right, so...
What are we doing today, mate?
I'll break it down for you. We've got a couple of trailers.
No, that's what I was asking.
All right, well, I'll do that then. We've got a couple of trailers, mate. You've got some news, and then we've seen a film. We've seen the film of all time.
This is truly one of the films of all time.
This is truly one of the films.
This was truly made.
It
Someone
was.
pointed a camera and acted.
We saw it.
Yeah, unfortunately.
We paid money. But The Nun 2 is
The
what
Nun
we're doing.
2,
Yeah,
yeah.
but we'll get into the trailers first, mate. Go on.
We'll get into the trailers. Where should we start? I want to start with...
What do you want to start with, mate?
I want to start with David Fincher's The Killer. This is pure bias for me because he's my favourite director of all time.
That's convenient because so far this is the order I watched the trailers in.
Wow. I did not know that.
Wow.
I had no idea.
You had no idea?
Not a clue.
That hasn't influenced your choice in the order of which we go through the trailer. Okay,
whatsoever.
cool. Right, so basically David Fincher's The Killer.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Yeah. Purely because it's him and it's good to see Fassbender. Because believe it or not, he's a really good actor.
Really good actor.
I think he has talent.
Whoa.
Yeah.
No, I really like him. I'm going to be honest with you, lads. Oh, no. I was going to say I've just seen X-Men. But due to these escapades on the podcast, mate, I've watched him in Glorious Bastards.
Yeah, and he was very good in that.
Fucking elite in that, mate.
When was the last time you actually saw him in anything? That wasn't... I actually can't think of anything.
I don't watch alt.
Oh. It was Days of Future Past in 2014.
No, it was in Apocalypse.
Oh, yeah, and the other one that we had to watch.
No, Apocalypse is the most recent.
Dark Phoenix, do you not remember that? Well,
oh my fucking God.
I mean, you don't need to be honest with you.
There's one after Apocalypse.
Yeah, there is.
We've watched it though, haven't we? We've definitely watched it together.
Yeah.
No, I don't remember.
We have.
I don't remember.
Some shit.
Yeah, because I literally did
don't
not remember
worry about it.
Wow, that's insane.
I think this looks... I was going to say this looks like David Fincher, because it is.
Whoa.
No way. I think this looks very interesting. The thing with David Fincher for me is, he is my favourite director of all time. He's done so many like psychopath killer films.
Yep.
Like all his big ones are like that.
Yeah.
The only one that's, Fight Club isn't really like that, but it's quite violent.
Sort of is.
And then his most recent one
very
was...
psychological as well.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
The most recent one was Mank. Have you heard of that one?
Was that based in Manchester?
No.
Well, it's actually called Mank, and it's not about...
No, it's about
screenwriter
for Citizen Kane.
What the fuck? No, I've not.
I can tell from that reaction.
I thought it was about Manchester.
I liked it,
right,
but it wasn't loved. But
right.
I was just so happy that he was doing something a bit different to what he normally does.
And not a killer vibe.
Which is exactly what we're going back to. But at the same
time... Really,
time...
Kieran? The film called The Killer involves a killer?
Yeah, it's...
No way.
Well, I was going to make a killer's joke, but I can't think of one in time.
Well, look on the bright side. He's so good at this.
I'm so fuming you beat me to that.
Oh.
I'm fuming.
Oh.
That was so good.
Cheers, man.
Oh, twat. I'm fuming.
We both thought the trailer was edited a bit weird.
Yeah, I mean, I was trying to stay positive, but I was just like, this trailer's... what was it that kept getting repeated?
Stick to the task.
Stick to the task.
Or something along that line.
Yeah, something like... whatever.
Yeah.
And it was good the first 5 times.
I think it sort of descended into madness, but I think it's sort of...
Kind of like him, mate.
I sort of turned into him debating with himself. Because then at one point he asked, "What does this offer you?" or something like that.
Yeah,
and I was like,
yeah.
that's sort of counterproductive to be void of emotion, just get the job done.
Yeah, like
that you were
what's
chatting
actually the point in this?
Yeah, why are you asking yourself these things? Why is he becoming a sentient?
He's straying from the mission, Joseph.
He's a robot.
But
I
he's
don't
not.
actually
He's
know.
gaining consciousness. Who knows? Who knows?
Who knows?
All I have to say is I'm very excited, and we will be covering this.
Yeah, it's Netflix though, isn't it? So it's not going in cinema.
Mank was in Netflix as well. But I think it said it's in cinemas briefly, and if it is, we will be there.
We will be there.
Quite literally, we will be there, and you'll have to hear us. I mean, you won't, because you won't be here, but
No, there will be. There will be.
there will be.
Is that it for
Please be.
the killers?
The killer,
mate?
yeah.
All right. It was
Well,
only a
not-
teaser
yeah,
trailer.
there's
to
not
be
much
fair.
to say, but I'm quite excited for it.
Much like Man United's statement on Anthony, we're not doing out about it. We're just acknowledging that the
That is
killers
a nice-
has happened, mate.
That's a nice reference to the Massachusetts gang. I hate myself for saying that sentence, but
What's the joke there?
I just said the Massachusetts gang. It just sounded cringe to me.
For what though? What was the joke?
There was no joke. No, it wasn't a joke. It was just nobody's going to get that in America, mate.
Oh, you're on about the actual Massachusetts gang.
Who else would I be on about?
Oh, that one person.
Yeah.
Who probably only clicked on for a split second
No,
and
no,
clicked
it's
off.
alright. No,
No,
just-
yeah. Shout out you. So we got Ferrari next.
Ferrari. Yes.
Bye.
Your favourite director, Michael Mann.
I'd literally not heard of him until about half an hour ago. I'm being real. I've heard of Heat though.
Yeah.
Not watched it, obviously.
Yeah.
Is that the one about the
you
train?
learn that in school, don't you?
Is that the train one? What's that train one where it's got a bomb on it and you can't slow down? Is that Heat?
No.
What the fuck's Heat?
As if the train's. I know what film you're on about, but no, it's not that film.
Right. If it was, I was about to get really excited for this next film, but I don't care now. Karen?
You don't care. You said that on record.
No.
No, it's fine.
No, you know what it is? Adam Driver is apparently a good actor.
Apparently, he is.
I've not seen it in all
Yeah,
because I've
okay.
not seen him in all.
Yeah.
But apparently he's good. And this looks like one of them films where we'll get nominated for an Oscar or something. 'cause he's
Yeah,
good.
this is bait vibes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's going to be him acting really good for about 2 hours.
Yeah, because I saw this, because there's not really that much we can say on this teaser trailer, because it's literally just stills of like Adam Driver talking or just cars going across the desert. But purely because it's Michael Mann, we're talking about it, and I will go watch it because it's him.
Yeah, I'm going to be honest. I don't think Adam Driver said anything.
He did at the end when he
Yeah,
said,
and he said, if you want to get in my car, you got to get in it to win.
yeah.
To be fair, that was
Yeah.
kind of cold.
Yeah, relatively.
I can't wait to see the YouTube short
Heat.
edits. What, Heat? Oh, nice one.
Thanks.
Nice one. Well, cold is the absence of heat, but whatever.
Yeah, I'm not saying they're the same thing, mate.
All right, sorry. So, what did you get in your GCSE science, mate?
Which one?
I can't even tell you which one's relevant to this conversation. I tell you, it's not biology.
Yeah.
No,
physics.
it's chemistry.
All right.
I don't know, mate.
Neither do I.
Biology's the only one I
physics.
passed.
What?
Biology's the only one I passed, mate. So
Is
if So if it's not that, I can't help you. You got else on this?
No, there's literally. Have you got anything?
Do you know what? Actually, I'm excited to see old Ferraris. I like old cars. That'd
yeah.
be cool to see.
I like
wouldn't it?
old cars, so yeah, that would be cool.
I'm hoping to use it as an excuse just to get some of the. Do you know, like the one there's only one of in the world?
Just to
Contact
put that
the
in
owner,
there.
get it in this film.
Product placement.
Well, it's not really product
No,
placement.
it is.
There's
It's
only one
legit
left,
film
mate.
about it.
But I hope that sort of thing. That'd be cool. For a Lamborghini, though.
And then I think the trailer that I'm most excited for, and I know you're definitely most excited for.
Yeah,
would be-
totally.
Yeah, Chicken Run 2.
Dawn of the Nugget.
Yeah.
Yeah, unironically, obviously we're UK based. Sorry to the Massachusetts, California, and Utah gang. And Australia, actually. No, because they're basically Britain. They might have been.
I mean, they're all basically us, mate.
America
That was a
don't.
joke. I said that to
America
initiate a
quite
reaction.
literally fought us off, mate. They said no.
Yeah, well, we let them, mate. We were in a war with France.
Yeah.
So it was just like...
I know this. I know history. What is it?
Relatively.
Chicken Run 2, Dawn of the fucking Nugget.
Dawn of the
basically,
fucking Nugget is the
we're
title of the
UK
film.
based, and if you're UK based around the age from like 20 to 25,
Mhm.
you definitely watched it as a child, and you definitely knew it was
I'll
sick.
be honest with you, mate. I watched it a few times this year.
Yeah, you actually like it, don't you?
Yeah.
I don't really.
Well, we know why you don't like it. And actually, you know what? We're just going to get into this.
No, you know what? That's crazy because my opinion's changed since watching that trailer. I thought it looked cool.
Yeah, but to be fair, there wasn't a lot of speaking in that.
Yeah, you got a
It was
point.
just like... I was going to say action
No,
shots for
you know what
Chicken
it
Run.
was? It reminded me a lot of Wallace and Gromit clips.
Well, that's literally what it is, though.
You go. Basically, I've said in the past I don't like claymation, and that's what you were going to call me out on, wasn't it?
No?
Oh, what were you going to call me
The
out
accents.
on? Oh,
It's literally because they've got a similar accent to us.
no,
And you
yeah,
just don't
yeah,
like
yeah,
hearing
yeah.
that.
No, I like the rats, which is funny because they're not from round here.
What are they, London?
Whoa, that sounded racist.
They're not from around here.
I did not mean it like that.
Normally I don't like them, but these two rats I do like.
I meant round here.
No, it's fine, mate.
I meant round here as in Yorkshire.
Yeah. Of course you did.
Don't put words into my mouth.
I don't think I can physically do that.
Write them down on a piece of paper.
And stick them in there.
Physically shove them in, mate.
Yeah, I'll just give you them spaghetti letters.
Whoa, that's true. Spell out Bellendos. I don't fucking know. Yeah, Chicken Run 2. What the fuck are we going to say about it?
What isn't there to say about it, mate?
It's a teaser trailer. It's a Netflix thing, which is weird. Why have they picked up?
It looks Netflix.
Does what Netflix do?
Everybody just hear me out for my next sentence.
My ears are peeled.
Thank you. Your ears are peeled.
You fucking heard it.
Jordan.
Peel.
Oh! I'm thinkers today. I'm a thinker. I'm not the Marvel character.
Bros.
So.
You're not the thinker. I love that meme. Bros the thinker.
I didn't like how industrial this film looked. Compared to the Auschwitz camp in the first one,
point, mate.
And the farm, and this one's just but
I don't want to be a dick, but the trailer quite literally ended with the villain from the original saying, "This is the future."
Yeah, don't like it though.
All right, fair enough. You don't like the aesthetic.
It feels like the base in Despicable Me 1, when he has to get into that guy's base, and it's just like this fortress with a shark and everything.
Yeah, it feels like
that's
that.
what this feels like, mate.
No way. Have you just compared Netflix's sequel of Chicken Run 2: Dawn of the Nugget to Vector's base.
Yeah,
Despicable Me 1.
What's worse is that you know his name.
Oh, of course I know his fucking name. I love Despicable Me. Unironically, amazing films. Well, no, sorry, I need to.
So I'm sorry, but this isn't for me.
For you,
this isn't the Chicken Run that I know and love.
Wow.
And I just hope it delivers.
Say the word. It's been gentrified.
The gentrification of the Chicken Run
franchise.
The gentrification of the Auschwitz camps.
No fucking way. They've been Starbucksed. The Auschwitz aesthetic.
They've ruined the individuality
of the Auschwitz aesthetic.
Yeah.
That Chicken Run.
This is a serious joke. This is a serious joke.
Just look at the title and the name, mate. We're
definitely serious.
Don't say it in a sarcastic tone either. Like, we're definitely serious.
Yeah, we are definitely
serious right now.
I just want to say as well, just to add.
Go on, mate.
I love how we've talked about this trailer more than the two actual films.
From two really good directors.
Yeah, but it's more funny this way, isn't it?
Yep.
I just want to say I'm using my brain power, and if I'm wrong, we'll just cut this out later in the year.
Clever.
But
clever.
I don't know her name, Mrs. Tweedy. I do know her name.
He's pulled it from the.
No way have I criticised you for knowing Vector, but I've just pulled out Mrs. Tweedy.
Yeah, what the fuck, actually?
I was going to say Miss Trunchbull, but that's a completely different film.
The film's 23 years old, by the way, and you pulled that out.
Don't worry about it.
You're not even 23 years old.
No, it's all right. It's all right.
Oh, fair enough, mate. Fair enough.
I just want to say I guarantee that's not her. It's going to be a twin sister or something.
Well, what happened in the last one?
She got they were in a plane.
Didn't she get turned into a pie?
I think so.
That's what should have happened.
No, they cut her off and she fell to her death.
Oh,
They were literally in a plane and she cut the rope and she just fell.
That seems fucking horrific. It's a children's film. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Although we said
literally scenes before that, she got the main chicken and they made it look like she beheaded her, but she just ducked her head under.
I remember that.
You do, dear.
Oh my god, this might be why I don't like the film. It traumatised me. Although I will say,
you didn't like seeing chickens get treated like that.
I will say, make of this what you will. But I'm not saying like chicken pies are like top 5 favourite foods of all time.
Do you know what? I don't like them.
Maybe because you took it from this film, because that's what they make them into pies, isn't it?
Yeah. And but I like steak and ale pie.
Yeah, because that's not chickens.
Yeah, but it's the same thing.
No, but it's not. If the film was Cow Run, this might be a whole different
story.
Yeah, but
you say that, but I still love a KFC. So
yeah, but
we're literally having chicken.
No, but it's because
we're having chicken in 2 hours, mate.
We're literally having chicken, sticky chicken, mate. Not pie.
Not pie though. But
Not
if it
pie.
was pie, I'd still eat it.
Yeah, so would I, mate.
But I just remember,
as I've said, top 5
and
foods.
I don't want to, delve into trauma on the podcast, but I remember when I was a kid, I used to get these horrible chicken pies for tea, and it just put me off pies completely. And only recently have I started to open my
open up about that.
Open up, yeah, but and just my heart and my palate back into pies.
Oh my god, no way.
And actually, you know what, I'm actually a bit set, so can we just move on? Do you know, I think I told you about this. I got compared to the rooster from Chicken Run the other day.
Fucking god, yeah.
And I just thought.
So what do we do with this information?
Well, I asked myself the same thing. I said, "What do you mean?" Because I don't look like him.
Justin Bieber vibes.
I hope I don't. Mean? But then it was just like, "What do you mean?"
What do you mean?
Answer me, Loki. What does it all mean?
Nice. That wasn't rehearsed.
That wasn't rehearsed. Didn't say that earlier.
No.
No, I was just like, what do you mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then they're just like, no, it's just like the way you act.
Is that better or worse than looking
But I've
like
seen
him?
the film. I don't think I act like
Isn't
him.
he a bit of a bitch?
No, he's just like a really Captain America. Hey, baby doll. Yeah, it's just kind of sexism. Ladies, I don't know what it means, mate. And I don't know.
Who said it?
One of the people at work.
Do you just put on this facade when you're at work
No,
or something?
if anything, I'm more quiet because I just like to chill and get the work done and leave.
So what's happened is they've just built up an image of what you are in their head.
Maybe that's what I am, mate.
Because of your lack of conversation. They just talk to you.
They needed to latch onto someone.
They just But
of all people to latch onto the chicken man.
Just you physically. But
Yeah, I am a physical prowess.
They made up a.
Call me Godzilla.
What the fuck does that even mean, mate?
Because you're talking about how hench she was.
Bro's built like Kong.
I can accept
Peter
that.
Jackson one. Beer belly looking. Yeah, just a fat gorilla, mate. Anyway.
It's fine.
Yeah. Honestly, I cannot remember Chicken Run. So when we watch it
Genuinely,
in preparation,
watch it again, and
we're going to watch it in preparation for Chicken Run 2 Dawn of the Nugget.
You're always honest to me. A bit too honest.
Yes.
Lie to me and say I'm not like him.
No, but if I watch this and I'm just imagining you the whole time, I'm going to be honest, I'm going to have to tell you are him.
No.
No, because then you could do some... Because did you know Kieran's an aspiring actor? If you didn't, you do now.
We mentioned it in the previous episode. Of course they know.
Well, obviously.
Oh, no. We didn't mention it in this.
We'll mention it in an upcoming episode. Check it out. 5 stages of building a wardrobe.
You keep getting it wrong week in, week out.
What's it called?
5 stages of wardrobe assembly.
All right, I've paraphrased.
Yeah, you have, man. I'm just saying if they're going to search it.
On an exam, am I getting that correct?
If it's a maths exam, no. But if it was in English, they might give you leniency.
Depends on the mood of...
The invigilator.
Is that the fucking word?
Examinator.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Didn't
The
feel
invigilator
right.
is just the wanker who just walks back and forth.
Oh, that wanker.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've just got to go outside, miss.
Sorry, I just need the toilet.
Just need the toilet,
Miss.
I was just thinking about Will from In Between Us now. Phil.
I thought it was a fart. Yeah, so just when that comes, mate, when we eventually do this podcast, I need you to stay on the podcast. I don't look like that person.
Okay.
It's not even I think he's a pretty cool dude, but I just don't
want to be that.
It's like saying I'm Captain America. I'm not though, am I? Well, let's be real.
Bro definitely thinks he's definitely thinks he's Tony Stark.
No. No, I'm a Thor Odinson type of guy.
Bro, he's the least
No,
Thor geek I've ever seen.
on God, Tony Stark.
What the fuck?
Seriously though. No,
Bro's
I'm Peter
Ant-Man.
Parker vibes. Socially awkward guy.
All right. Definitely just Ant-Man.
You just, yeah, all right, you.
Ant-Man's well funny.
Didn't realise I'm looking at Bruce. I
wish I was that smart, mate.
Oh
my
what's
God.
the next trailer, Josie?
Are you asking me what's the next trailer?
Yeah. Almost like I've done that on purpose.
Are you ready for the actual highlight of the year? It's Godzilla -1, my friends.
Yeah.
We have, I believe it's just a teaser trailer.
Mm-hmm.
But, Kieran, unironically, trailer of the year for me.
Yeah, you know what, Joseph? I think I might have to agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
Because obviously I know the audience will know by this point.
Obviously.
That you're a massive Godzilla fan. A bit too much, do you know what I mean?
It's worrying.
Worryingly.
I love him.
Or she. Or is it always a he?
It's a he.
Is it a he?
It's a he.
Well, you are a sexist, so we can't trust that.
It's a
but,
he.
yeah, of course it is, mate. No more female
Shame they've only done one. It's crazy they've done none, actually. Because they didn't do anything after Peter.
Yeah, we've already repeated.
I'm surprised they've not done that yet.
Yeah.
Well, Donna, season 4 finale.
It's not the
Doctor
same.
Donna.
It's not the same.
It quite literally was the same.
Anyway,
Godzilla -1, mate.
Anyway, Godzilla -1. Yeah, so I know you're a bit biased with that. So I was expecting the trailer to be good, but I was like, they could do anything, and he's screaming, crying, shaking, throwing up.
I'm shitting, vomiting, doing
He's literally
backflips,
he's doing a Shin Godzilla. He's literally vomiting his own blood.
Do you know what I mean?
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Audio. What am I talking about?
It's an audible delight.
Thank you. And that's a beautiful one.
That's from. I've nicked it from Tribe.
Oh, fuck, don't worry about that. You are worrying about it. So, but I have to say, pleasantly surprised. It looks ridiculously good.
It looks ridiculously
that
good,
shot
mate.
the sort of, oh my god, when it's clearly like the military are bombing it.
Yes.
And it's just this massive. It looks like an explosion, better than Oppenheimer. That just is just like coming through the city, and it's just that silhouette of just that one citizen just kind of watching while everyone runs. I literally said to you, I'm replaying that. I literally didn't even finish the trailer. So I want to see that again.
Said Charlie Sloth vibes, that was his name, is firing the booth. Reload.
Can we play that back?
Rewind.
Honestly, amazing. Like, genuinely, the design looks cool. They've got some good one-liners in there.
Tell me about it.
The soundtrack fire.
No, I'm serious. Tell me about them.
You want me to tell you about it?
Yeah.
What was it they said? That
I'll tell you, mate.
The monster will never forgive us.
This monster will never forgive us. And unironically, that is the coldest thing I've ever fucking
It's so cool. I'm not even going to pretend like it's not cool. It's really cool.
Bro, it's so cool, mate. The vibes this film gives off are immaculate.
Look at this man. The man's actually never been happier.
So there's a line about the government aren't telling people things. I think it's in a scene where they're like getting the team together. Right. I love that.
Yeah.
My favourite film of all time is Shin Godzilla.
Really? You've never mentioned that.
Never.
You've never mentioned
I really should.
that.
I also like Monsters, Inc., if you didn't know.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mental. And the whole point, the big part of Shin Godzilla is obviously the way the government handle things. And it was a comment on how they handled the, what was it, that 2012 tsunami? It was quite a big deal. I don't know if you heard about it.
I remember hearing about it in Year 9 Geography.
Wow.
In school.
Wow. And that was a big deal, and they handled it horrifically, apparently. I'm not Japanese, so I don't know.
You're not?
No. Believe it or not, when I sound like this, I'm not a native.
No, you're a chicken from Chicken Run.
Yeah, annoying. I'm a chicken runt. Basically, Shin Godzilla's got a lot of political themes, and I fucking love it. And this looks like it's going to have some. Another thing that looked exciting to me was there looks like to be some sequences, or a sequence at least.
In the water.
In the water, mate. And
which was missing from Shin, I have to say.
It came out of the water.
I know, yeah, but...
when they did the water at the beginning
so
of the film...
So did we 50
really
million
well.
years ago, do you know what I mean?
What the fuck? The way they did it in Shin was amazing, but I get your point.
Yeah.
But the only way we've seen Godzilla in the water in like animation, CGI, not a man in a suit, was well, the last time at least, mate, was this little film called Godzilla vs Kong.
Oh yeah, a little film.
A waste of a time is what I'd call it.
Kind of like The Nun, but carry on.
Oh, we'll get onto that. Yeah, the last time we saw Godzilla in the water was then. Shit.
Do you know? Unironically, 97 did have some cool underwater sequences.
Okay, Kieran. Okay.
If it wasn't Godzilla and it's a normal film, that would have been like. Cool.
No, I've said this before. It's just not Godzilla.
Yeah.
But I'm
glad
really
that
excited
this
for the
film.
water.
It looks good, and I'm glad that Godzilla's getting another chance. He's had a few, but maybe this one will actually work. Another chance to kind of get out of Kong's shadow.
He's baiting me, but I'm not. I'm actually not biting. I've reached new levels of Zen, mate.
Guess you have. But I think he's in Overwatch.
Oh, because that word didn't exist before.
Well, I'm not saying that,
Overwatch.
mate. I'm not saying that.
He was my main, though.
Yeah, literally. It's almost like I'd know that.
Yeah, that is crazy. That is crazy.
Gamer XD.
Oh, no way. I didn't want Xbox Live.
Changed it.
You have.
Yeah, I have.
Another thing I liked, hinted with the line, he will never forgive us. I feel like they're going to lean into the his feelings a bit, but in a better way than America handles it that makes him human. They're still treating him as an animal.
Instead of like this intelligent being that just understands.
Yeah. Like pain's pain no matter whether you're a fucking slug or a fourth stage evolution human.
You should get that quoted down, man. That's beautiful.
That's beautiful.
That's really profound.
Sorry, who the fuck said that? Sun Tzu, whatever.
Pain is pain.
Pain is pain no matter whether you're a slug or a fourth
Joseph
evolution
Plato.
human.
Do you know what I mean?
Plato.
That's what you should introduce yourself as now.
Joseph Plato food, my like.
Oh, he's on fire.
So yeah, I really think that was cool. There's the final. Wow, that's really sensitive. I thought we weren't delving into traumas on the Definitely Serious podcast.
What do you mean?
Did you not just go eat?
I went eat.
Oh,
go back to the film.
I just thought you went
That'd
eat.
be horrible.
That would have been horrible. That sounds like what the fuck. Yeah, I feel like the final shot in the trailer is him, Godzilla screaming, and he looks all shredded and shit.
I literally thought I was looking at my dad for a second there.
Wow, he's really ripped and hinged. That's good, that actually.
No, but he did look really cool.
Yeah, and that's why I feel like they're going to lean into it, because I feel like we're not going to kill him, and he may not be as. It's not going to be Shin Godzilla level overpowered. It'll be relative to the situation Japan are in, so you don't have to fucking be able to shoot out stealth bombers from the sky.
It looks like a disaster movie in a way, and I mean that in a good way. 'Cause I feel like we haven't had a good one. Like those shots.
Well, that's an aspect of Godzilla, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Especially with that Shin. But that bit where, like, they showed him stomp.
Mm-hmm. And the ground lifts up.
Yeah, and it was just the people's perspective from the ground.
Yeah.
Love that, man.
Yeah, I love it.
Crush them.
Yeah.
Show me the disaster.
Show me it.
I was loving it.
Yeah, because the whole thing, obviously, it's after the war, innit? Hence -1.
Yep.
Imagine Japan got set back to 0, and then God went, Godzilla. Like, what do you actually do?
Yeah.
Seriously, fucking...
God went, I'm going to turn into a lizard.
Yeah, literally.
Literally subjected himself into Japan. Punished them.
Punished them. This
is genuinely... Like, I think that's what they're going for here, is like, this is their punishment now as well. Because I said to you, maybe they're going to spin it as in they created him.
Yeah.
Trying to, like, win a war or something.
Yeah, there is also a thing that a lot of people, because of Hiroshima, tend to sympathise with Japan. Mm-hmm. We tend to forget they were horrible.
Yeah,
like, really horrible.
Like, their plans to invade America.
Not even
bonkers.
plans, mate. The things they actually just did.
Yeah,
like, arguably worse than...
War crime after war crime.
Yeah, I don't want to say... It's not a competition here, but, like...
They'd win.
Gave Nazis a run for the money with terms of, like, human atrocities.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, wow.
Nobody speaks about that.
No, this should not be done. Sorry, was that Hiroshima and Nagasaki being the biggest PR spin of all time?
Hashtag Oppenheimer was right.
Oh my God, no ways he justified it. No ways he just justified it.
I've solved the debate right here on the Definitely Serious podcast.
Fucking hell, man. People were debating that for years.
They just needed me,
Half a century, and you just solved it.
Me and Godzilla. Godzilla and Plato. That's the dream team.
What a fucking triangle, a circle that is, mate. Godzilla exists because of the bomb, and then Godzilla solved the issue the bomb created.
Wow.
No fucking way.
Robert would be happy.
Fucking call this the Lion King, mate, 'cause that do be the circle of life. Is that it for...
I just want to say,
go on.
How do you think they'll do the atomic breath?
I don't care.
Or do you think they'll do it?
I don't care.
Do you not?
No.
Because, like...
I don't.
Like, will they do something similar? Because obviously how famous the Shin scene is.
Oh, do you mean the best scene in cinematic history?
They can't do that again. So like, I reckon they're going to do something so bizarre, and I can't wait for it.
Do you know what I think they'll lean into? Not the scale of the atomic breath. Do you know how Shin's like, fucking look at a proper wide shot of the whole city being engulfed? They won't do that. It'll be close-ups of people getting incinerated.
I was thinking just like street level.
Yeah, not even street level, close-up.
Oh, I like that.
Do you like skin peeling vibes?
Yeah.
Then
better than what Oppenheimer did.
Yeah. Because then it gets paper
mache
vibes. Yeah, fucking with your granddaughter or whatever as well, daughter, fucking
right.
nepo baby. But yeah, that sort of close up, and then it'll mirror obviously the effects of said atomic bomb. So I think that's cool.
Yeah.
I think it'll be the greatest film of the year.
Yeah.
I think it'll be the greatest film of next year.
Next year?
Potentially the year after that.
Do you think it'll be the greatest film of last year?
No, because Shin existed.
Good point.
Will it be better than Shin? Which is a question I hate myself for asking because they're different movies.
I don't think you'll prefer this to Shin. I think maybe
Shin is
I know you, and I know a knee-jerk reaction. Be like, you know what, this might be better than Shin. 2 weeks later, it's good though, but it's not Shin.
No, because Shin is actually
that's
unreal though.
That's what I mean. It will happen.
Mate, the creature will not get on land, and then he scurries over and says, "The creature's got on land." It's the funniest thing I've ever seen.
They fly now.
Mate, all the behind-the-scenes stuff for Shin. It's the greatest film of all time. So is it time to discuss...
I have one bit of news.
Go on, Kieran.
What?
Go on.
All right, sorry, mate. I didn't realise this is your job. Little Harry wrote a show over here.
I don't want to do this.
I want to say Talk to Me has overtook Hereditary as A24's biggest horror.
Really?
Just wanted to mention that. So big up the boys.
So it wasn't Men?
So it wasn't. No.
Okay.
No, it wasn't.
That's good though.
Yeah, I'm happy for them.
What do you mean past it?
In terms of box office.
Right. Okay.
It's which is very good.
Very good.
Considering that's their literal.
Who's Hereditary again?
Ari Aster.
No way to beat Ari.
The beat Big Harry.
What else has he done? Midsommar guy.
Midsommar, yeah. Biggest ever at the domestic box office.
What the fuck?
Big up Raka Raka.
Fair play, big up.
Obviously, they listened because we got that listener in Australia.
That's definitely.
And they are obviously count as one person.
They share a Spotify account.
Exactly.
Oh, exactly. Actually, they probably do.
Yeah, it's a good point.
A brand Spotify account.
And then another one, I just wanted to mention that purely because of our love for the brothers and the film itself.
The brothers.
Please listen to
and
the
sisters.
episode. The Cray brothers. No, we don't love them. But
No,
listen to that
God,
episode
no.
as well. But we do have an episode of that. Have you seen the Warner Brothers franchise stuff that makes me
Which
extremely
stuff?
angry? So David
No.
Zaslav,
Yes, Kieran?
not a clue who that man is. Obviously,
I think I know what you're about to say.
says Warner Brothers
Hasn't been.
has underutilized
Yeah.
Harry Potter,
Mhm.
Lord of the Rings,
Yep.
and the DC franchises.
Yes, Kieran, I have heard this.
I never,
So-
brother. I never.
What? I swear Lord of the Rings just got a TV show. It also has...
Do you know they're going to remake the films? This happened before we started the podcast, because if not, we would have had a clip of me ranting of like genuinely. I was with Becca, and she had to because I was fuming. Man.
Making the what? Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, remaking the Lord of the Rings. I was absolutely fucking furious.
What-
Genuinely,
So they've looked at like the most
someone
perfect
could have
trilogy.
killed my mum.
Brother, they've looked at the most perfect trilogy to ever exist
Yeah,
and gone,
it's gone.
nah, let's remake it.
Yeah, just for money. And they're making a spin-off called like something. Oh, it's about Hammerhand, who's mentioned very briefly in the books. Blah blah blah. But it's like, imagine they made another Skyrim game, and it was just like one of the descendants of ancestors of the Jarl of Whiterun, and they're making a film on that or something. Just think about what I'm saying there. Think about what I'm saying.
So I'm embodying my inner you, and I'm becoming the thinker. I can't think of... Well, no, I know why this is happening. People want the bag.
Yeah, yeah.
It's all about...
It's the Disney Plus effect of all these Star Wars shows,
Yes.
all the Marvel
Fuck
shows. Money.
It's Star Wars, mate, that's done, is
It
it?
is Star Wars. It is Star Wars.
Literally, the whole franchise about the One Ring, they want the 1 million, mate. Do you know what I mean?
It's fuming though, because I just want to absolutely shoot myself in the head.
Yeah, no, it's actually a disgrace. Do you know what's even funnier as well? There is potentially a world where I watched those before.
Yeah, let's cut this podcast short, man.
Yeah,
Let's cut
cut
this
the whole
with-
thing. It's not
Let's end this
in the
now. Let's end
one.
this now. And then underutilizing DC is fine, but you haven't. You're just been shit at making them. We haven't.
Yeah, that's not
when
underutilising.
We haven't stopped Harry Potter, because when we think
I wish we fucking had.
when Fantastic Beasts returned, it'd been like 3 years since Deathly Hallows.
I wish it fucking
I
had.
wish it had, man. I'm sick of it.
Why are they redoing it?
The films are enough, mate. Why can't we just?
Mate,
This
the
is that thing.
films-
Why do we have to
mate,
make
the films
1,000 sequels of everything? Just give me a good.
Brother, you're not
franchise.
Doctor Who.
They
You
wish they
can't get
were.
away with it, mate.
We get it. You had David Tennant in 2 scenes.
Ooh!
Wow.
Get over it, mate.
sick
No,
of it,
seriously
bro.
though, the death of the industry is happening right before our eyes. Great time to start a podcast centered around it.
Yeah.
Really good
Nothing
time.
but laughs here.
We won't have a job in 10 years. Ah!
So yeah, just wanted to bring that up to kind of dampen the mood before we go into this amazing film. So I think now, Joseph, it's time for my favourite segment of this podcast, which would be talking about the film that we saw today.
The whole title and thumbnail.
Yeah, they may be aware of this,
Yep.
unfortunately.
Yeah, what do you call it? Because I feel like film's a fucking insult
Depression,
to
I
the
think.
art
I think
form.
what you call it is depression. I think that's a good word.
Yeah, we watched The Nun 2,
Yeah, we did.
directed by the guy who directed The Conjuring 3.
Yeah, which we also watched this year.
Yeah, that was good. It's so good I forgot I watched it.
It's so good that I remember like a few scenes.
I can't tell you a single plot
There was
point.
a good concept.
I know the hair
with
looks
it.
shit. I don't like
It was
the
actually.
hair.
Let's just not get into that. Let's just not get into that film. That can be a separate episode. So, I just want to set the context for the listeners who've made it this far.
Yeah.
If they're here,
yeah.
we laughed through the pen.
Ethan Payne.
No, where's it bringing up another Sidemen reference?
Shout out for scoring at the charity match this weekend.
Yeah, well done, mate.
Big up from the Definitely Serious podcast.
Pretty bubbles, mate. Pretty bubbles.
Blowing bubbles.
Blowing bubbles. Blowing
You
bubbles.
absolute idiot.
Big up the irons. Big up the irons.
Have you even watched Green Street?
Big
1,
up
2,
the
and 3?
irons.
We've decided the worst film we've ever seen in cinema together, which is a lot
Yeah,
of films.
I think that's a fair. It was genuinely because we set the context. I've said that twice now.
Oh, you're saying it. You're really saying it.
So good you have to say it twice.
Mm-hmm.
We saw this today at 12 o'clock purely because it was movie madness, which means we got to see it for £3.
Can't complain.
So that's good. So we've not lost anything really,
No.
except time
Time.
and emotional energy.
Which, as I said earlier, time is more valuable than money.
Wow.
Sorry, I'm so drained to talk about this film.
Plato back. We've been talking about this film for like 2 minutes.
Plato Food returns.
So we saw it for £3.
Yeah.
We weren't expecting anything. Let's be honest.
No.
We weren't expecting anything.
Less.
Less
than
minus zero.
minus
one.
one, mate.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Minus
that was so
one.
Funny. That
Minus
was so
one.
funny.
Thank you.
Yeah, -1 points.
-1. That's a disservice.
-1 out of 5 stars, mate.
Yeah. It was. And I don't want to, I know the listeners, all of them are here.
Yep.
Come for us for the funny, positive vibes we bring.
Yep.
There's nothing here.
Nothing?
I'm not even going to try. The film was horrible.
No, mate.
Like the film, it was really, really bad.
I'm really struggling to even speak because I'll say it. The most unoriginal pile of shit I've ever seen in so long.
Mm-hmm.
And essentially, I have nothing else to say about the film.
Yeah, you were saying on the way back, how are we going to talk about this?
Brother, midway through, about 30 minutes into the film, I whispered in your ear, how are we talking about this? How are we recording this? How
are we actually going to do this?
We're on crunch time for no reason. I thought there was going to be something in this film. Because, right, The Conjuring, we like The Conjuring. We like The Conjuring 1, we like The Conjuring 2.
Yeah.
We don't like The Conjuring 3.
We don't like The Conjuring 3.
We don't like Annabelle. We don't like Annabelle 2.
Was there one Annabelle 3?
I don't know. That says a lot. We did not like Lalana. So much, in fact, we remembered it about 40 minutes ago.
Yep.
And then what the fuck's it called? The Nun.
The Nun.
The Nun.
The Nun.
So, what's your opinion on the fact that horror film has got 3...
Like a little franchise.
You deep it, by the way, that the first Conjuring was like 2011. And that's really early. It may be later. Deep that.
I think it's 2013.
No fucking way. So it's been out 10 years, and it's got 3 spin-off
Brother, why is the Conjuring Cinematic Universe?
Bruv, the fucking
And
PCU.
You know what it is as well? These 2 films haven't contributed anything. Hear me out. I know this sentence is going to sound silly, but I'm aware. The Nun law. The Nun. What has this added to The Nun? If anything, it's only cheapening it.
Oh, serious question. What is even the point in this film? Because I don't care about Nun law.
All I'm
So
saying
even
is-
if there was Nun law, what's the point in it?
And I said to you in the car, this is literally the first film again. It's
So
just-
much, in fact.
Oh boy, here I go killing again.
So, literally, spoilers, I don't give a fuck. They'll build up the whole film like, oh, you need to use these eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And then it turns out the way they kill it is literally the same way they killed the thing in the first one.
Yeah, they killed just the blood of Christ. And the whole thing of the first one was how rare it was to get this, but all they had to do was pray.
Yeah, because
And
you
the
turn
blood
wine
appeared.
into the blood of
Yeah.
Christ. Yeah, what the fuck, man? I don't know.
And this says so much about how much faith they had in this film and just the whole franchise thing again. One of the bits that I actually remember actively liking
Yes.
was the bit where she opens the door and it's just the scene from The Conjuring 2, where she stood in the hallway.
Oh my god, is that what
That's
that is?
literally what it is.
Oh, because I also thought
They changed the wallpaper colour.
the really narrow hallway.
Yeah.
I thought the wallpaper colour was nice in this.
Yeah, but that's all they did to change it. Just think, what was the actual point in that scene other than rehashing something that audiences like? There's nothing to add there. That's so cheap. It's actually making me even angry now to think about it.
Oh, mate, the whole film is a... We'll get it out of the way so we don't forget about it, because a lot about this film's forgettable. The end credit scene.
Yeah, we should talk about this as quick as possible, because I was thinking during the film, I'm struggling to remember this shit.
Yeah, so end credit scene. You got some shit-ass credits. I jokingly
Horrible.
said to Kieran, check if there's an end credit scene. Because obviously there shouldn't be an end credit scene for The Nun 2. He turns to me and he says, there's an end credit scene. I say, no fucking way. The end credit scene appears.
We knew what it was going to be.
Oh, I didn't want it to be that, though.
It's like the end of Iron Man 1. I said to you, didn't I? I said we're putting together a team.
Brother.
I'm here to talk to you about the Conjuring Initiative.
Bro, there.
They've wasted them. They've wasted it. We're just going to get
How
out.
the fuck does that even make sense?
What?
When does that phone call take place?
It'll be like the
Because this
start of the
film's
next film.
56. Conjuring 2
Mate, but
77.
it's just Valak will appear again, mate. That's what
All
it's
right,
going to be.
fair enough. All right.
Yeah, we
All right,
don't have
you
the
win.
energy. We don't have the energy to do that.
No, Valak will appear again. So,
Can't
let's
get
talk
rid of
about
her.
some positives.
Actually,
Okay, we're doing another negative first.
another negative.
Go on.
Just because we're on the topic of rehashing. Because I remember whispering to you, they've just reused a shot.
Yeah.
Not a reshot of the film. They've reused something from The Conjuring 2.
Again.
Do you know when she says Valak and that bit where she's like,
Yeah.
they used that again.
All right.
A film from like 2016, then they've just reused a shot.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Do you know what this film reminded me of? A lot of the effects on the nun's face.
Well, horrible.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm being so
do you know
negative.
that picture of that kid in the It costume, and it's like a skin tight, one of them like leotards, like a full over the head It costume, and he looks really goofy.
Yeah.
It just looks like that.
Yep.
Like
It looked like what's the thing in Blackpool with all the fucking figures of people? The wax figures.
Oh, Madame Tussauds.
It literally looked like Madame Toussaint of the Nun.
Yeah.
How have they done Valak like this? Not my Valak.
My Valak would never.
They've made Valak work.
Yeah, man. No, seriously though, I'm seriously struggling.
One thing I did like, because it's weird, there were a few shots that were good, and it was,
particularly in the final sequence, I thought there was a few.
Yeah.
The film has broken me. The Nun 2 hath broken me.
The Nun 2 broke me.
And especially
What
in the
the
final.
Nun 2 does to a motherfucker.
Oh man, seriously. I thought in the final sequence there's a few things that were quite cool.
There were a few nice shots.
Yep.
And it looked nice at points, but that's purely because they've got Warner Brothers money.
Yes.
And I don't think that anything to do with talent. But,
And to be fair, you film a nice, pretty church with the sky in the background. It's gonna look nice, isn't it? Is that what you mean, nice shots?
One thing I did you notice the mother of the child? Good actors, by the way. I will say I liked the characters. Personally, for me, I liked the actors and the characters. They were nice. I believed in them. Especially the guy. He was just a sweet little bear. He was like a little Marshall Erickson. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know who he reminded me of?
Who? Me?
No. You egotistical little fucker.
No, I'm just
After what I'm about to say, you're glad it's not you.
Okay.
Especially, in that costume where he had like the dungarees on it were brown. He looked like the cockroach guy from Men in Black 1.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that.
But we're going to do a funny tweet about that. It's
Okay.
going to absolutely fucking bang.
Yeah, okay, mate. You've set yourself up there.
Seriously, though, if you're listening, go to the Twitter.
Retweet it, please.
So, you like the characters?
Yeah, I genuinely did.
What?
Just genuinely did.
What about them? What do you mean you like the characters, mate?
And that guy was just really nice and charming and believable. I would have fallen
Just
for him.
boring, mate.
He wasn't there.
Just the most generic guy. Oh, look, he's nice.
All right, big monster lizard.
Bruv, yeah, that's
He
so
was
much
nice.
more complex.
He made me feel safe, Joseph.
All right, you feel safe with him. You want to cuddle him. You want to cuddle fucking Maurice. Is that what you want to do, Kieran?
What, Maurice? Yeah, I
Maurice.
do want to cuddle Maurice.
You want to cuddle Maurice?
Yeah.
All right, you cuddle Maurice, mate.
Maurice, Madagascar Maurice.
Maurice, as in the one that was voiced by Kevin Michael Richardson, but not in the main series films, but the animated spin-off featured on the likes of like Nickelodeon and that.
The animated spin-off where you actually see King Julian potentially die and Maurice just smiles.
Yeah, that is.
He wants to be.
Yes, and that's Kevin Michael Richardson, and that's why he's the fucking goat.
Well, he looks a bit similar to this Maurice, don't you think?
What? Who looks similar to this?
Like
Maurice?
this Maurice looks similar to the Madagascar Maurice. Like the same sort
They
of cuddly vibe.
They give off Maurice energy.
Yeah, it's giving Maurice right now.
Fun fact.
And like the nun was kind of King Julian vibes.
Oh, okay, King Julian. But I've got a fun fact about Maurice's, mate. No one's actually born Maurice, mate. It's a title given. Do you like that Arbiter from Halo? No one's born a Maurice.
It's not a name, it's a lifestyle.
You become a Maurice.
You be the Maurice. But yeah, I felt
Life
sorry for
is
him, man.
Maurice.
Life is Maurice. Well, life could be a dream.
Nice.
Thanks, man.
Insert the monkey clip.
Yeah.
Life could be a dream.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually a good idea.
Yeah, it is.
Jim, I'm not going to use it.
No, too hard.
Just because you said it. Oh, yeah, copyright. Yeah, good point. Yeah. Yeah, I like that character, though. I like him.
I don't know. There's still something about that one with the crazy hairdo that I find suspicious.
And did you notice the mother? That was the original. Did you notice the mother was Lucy from Narnia?
Not watching Narnia.
You've never watched Narnia?
We discussed this in the first episode.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because I said Aslan. Yeah, didn't
Yeah.
I made that really funny joke, didn't I?
Yeah,
You said it was
yeah.
like the best joke you've ever heard in your life, didn't you?
I did. And then
joking.
a very viral clip.
Yep.
Yeah. Hashtag fuck Goatman. Speaking of Goatman.
Yeah, I was going to bring it up. How did you
what
feel
a
about the goat?
transition. Well, I asked you, is that the thing from the first Annabelle movie that chases her from
No,
the
it's
basement?
just a goat. It's just me.
No, 'cause it's not just a goat.
It
It's
is.
the devil.
It's the devil,
in
obviously,
goat
it's the
form.
devil.
But wasn't that the thing in the first Annabelle? Wanted a goat.
No, it was just a goat-looking man. A goat man.
So is it not the same thing though?
No, because this was a full goat, wasn't it?
No, but it wasn't.
It was on its hind legs.
Yeah, but it wasn't just a goat.
Yeah, but obviously it wasn't just a goat. There's
No,
a
but
conscious being in there, but it's just
No,
like,
but it wasn't. Are you saying physically it was just a goat?
yeah, like it was.
No, it was It was like fucking.
Yeah, but all right, but I feel like we're blurring the lines between what's goat and goat men, and I feel
You're
like
asking the expert on this.
Oh well, actually, did
I
it
think-
repulse you? Because if it didn't, it wasn't full goat men.
That's so true. 'Cause it didn't. I really like the design. I'll
There you
explain.
go.
I'll explain, mate. So what this was what Man Bat is to Batman, and this was
Yeah, good idea.
Man Goat.
Yeah, man goat.
Not
man
goat men, which is predominantly men,
Yeah.
part goat. This was
Yeah.
mostly goat, part man.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously. You
Yep.
fucking idiot. You're not kept up on the goat man goat law. Can't believe it. After our viral clip, you didn't see it and look into it more. Outrageous.
But seriously,
So it's not the one from my first Annabelle
I
movie.
don't think.
So
No,
it
'cause
gets-
that was a really human person.
Do you not think it's potentially just like shit writing and it is the same thing?
No, well, actually, I was going to ask, was that actually Lucifer then, or was that just one of its the Valak's apparitions? Because it can make itself look scary.
Yeah. Yeah, because it said it did prey on what specifically scares people.
Yeah.
It was just an apparition.
But then,
So I was going to say, surely, that would be so much more stronger than
Yeah.
Valak if it was literally the fucking devil.
yeah,
Oh, that's quite cool, actually, because that little girl was really scared of it, wasn't she? So that's why it appeared to her.
and so because we reviewed Talk to Me,
We have.
and that was such a really good horror film.
Yeah.
And then just to go back to this, and this is just the stuff I'm thinking about.
Yeah.
This is the unfortunate effects of The Conjuring and Insidious. There's people trying to imitate it, but you're not James Wan. And
You're
don't
not
have talent.
James Wan. No,
You
I'm
don't have the
serious.
sauce.
Listen, you little fuckers. I don't care how good you are. You're not James Wan.
You don't have the sauce. Stop.
You're not James Wan. You're not Harry.
Yeah.
You're not fucking. Who's the other cunt? What's his name?
Eggers,
You're not Eggers.
Peel,
You're not Peel.
Kubrick.
You're not Kubrick. Fuck.
You're not definitely serious.
You're not definitely serious. Wait till I feature film, mate.
And I'm sorry, there was nothing scary about this film. I felt the same thing, coincidentally, the same director, about The Conjuring 3.
Yeah,
There was no horror.
they make the scary bits a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
The big one, the trailer shot, the bit at the magazine stand, where
dead.
instantly, as soon as the camera moves, you know, like,
It's going to be behind you.
This is the scary scene.
Yeah.
As soon as she walks up to that,
Mm-hmm.
I just, all right, we're going to be here for about 5 minutes, building up.
Yeah,
to
we're
a
going to
jump
build
scare.
up, and then it's going to be a quick jump scare, and then someone's going to be like, are you okay?
Yeah, classic.
What a
Get
surprise that
over it.
happened.
Yeah. Well, I thought that bit though particularly reminded me a lot of a Channel 4 thing. You know, like them weird things that
Yeah.
with the light they had
Yeah.
and with it flicking. If they just flicked to make a
That's
4,
actually
mate.
really cold from you, mate.
Mate, if they just flicked to make a 4, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's good, that, mate. Well done.
And then the bit at the end where the defeater and the wine comes out the barrels is just the Pretenders video, Foo Fighters.
Yes, yeah.
Which also coincidentally looks
Oh,
like the
there's
film
a bit
4.
there's a bit in Shining that does that, something similar to that. Surprisingly, does it better.
Really?
Yep.
A film does something better than The Nun 2?
Yeah, I'm saying that
No
on
way,
record.
no
I'm saying
way,
that on
no way,
record.
no way, no
Don't
way.
shoot me for it. Oh, please do, so I don't have to fucking think about this film again.
Ever again.
Seriously, guys, don't watch this.
I know this episode flops, so we never have to review anything Conjure Universe related.
And it's like it's one of them those like because you were saying it as well, trying not to look at it just from a horror film.
Yes, because do you know like Woman in Black?
Yeah,
Horror film, but it's not.
I disagree with you on that, by the way. I think it is just a really just good horror film.
I don't, so I'll deal with it. Yeah, I tried to look through a different lens, mate, and not happened.
No, literally. Because even as a horror film, it's not good. There's no horror. It's just every now and then there's unnecessary jump scares, which are so painfully obvious. So
Yeah.
yes, you'll jump for half a second, and then you'll just go back to being normal.
Yeah, but that could pop up with a fucking image of Peppa Pig, and it could go.
Yeah,
And if it's loud enough and out of nowhere enough, mate, I'll jump.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It means nothing if you've got nothing to back it up.
Bro, it could literally be like the most wholesome thing ever. It could be like a little puppy barking, and
Brother,
if you
the scary scene in this film was just the Conjuring 2 scene.
there wasn't any scary scenes.
But that even that wasn't scary. But it was like, oh, that's a bit.
Oh,
Ooh.
shit.
That actually made me feel something.
No, all shit. Didn't like any of it.
Nothing there. There wasn't a
Actively disliked any of it.
single bit.
No, I did like when the man goat was running down the stairs.
Nango, yeah, come on.
Sorry, yeah. The man goat was
I
running
was
down
pissing myself. I genuinely.
I was a bit, but I liked it because I really like creature design. So I can look.
No,
for,
yeah,
I can.
yeah.
I can
Yeah,
put blinders on to how goofy it could look because I get what they're trying
but
to
it's
do.
no, but but what they're trying to get, it didn't look good.
No, I
Like
just
the
think
idea of that goat running down the stairs
it's
is scary.
terrifying. Yeah, that's what was getting me.
When it was scaring it, when it chased them through the hall,
Mm.
that actually did kind of scare me a bit.
It was the sound of him running down the
Yeah,
stairs.
it's
It was
like-
the constant on the
just
footsteps.
behind. No way, it didn't catch him in time. Did it kill that girl? There's no way she survives that.
Well, the original stab made it look like it went through like upper lung, but then
Yeah.
every shot afterwards she was holding like a shoulder.
Yeah, like there's
So,
no way.
I don't
like,
know.
I don't know how that was an instant death, if I'm honest with you.
Oh,
And fair play to him. Good idea.
Yeah,
Creative demon.
yeah, creative
Big
demon.
up Valak, man.
Creative demon.
Valak's been my one since day.
But bro's like Kanye in the booth. Creative demon. Do you know what I mean?
Not the director, though.
Oh, no, he's generic as hell.
No, I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. But
No, you're mid. You're actively less than mid. You're bad.
Yeah, it's not the one. No.
The one thing I will say, this film handled semi-good.
Good colours.
No.
Okay.
It was the final sequence.
Brother, when the... I'm sorry.
Go on.
I'm so sorry, guys. I'm being so negative. I'm trying to be
It's
positive.
a negative Nancy.
I'm trying to be a more positive person, but I can't with this film.
Yeah.
This is my release. Do you know what I mean? Like
Go on.
my cheat day.
Mm-hmm.
The bit where the nun just goes big, comically big,
Yeah.
was genuinely like one of the funniest and cringiest things I've seen in a film in a long time.
See.
It's big. It's supposed to be scary. Don't say you liked it, please.
So you ready? Unlike your negative, mate. And much like my STD test, I'm positive on this one. I really like that effect.
It was horrible, mate. It was Looney Tunes.
Do you know what I really loved? And I can't explain why, because at first I was like, it's like that fucking Columbia Pictures intro, but with the stuff around her head, the light. I was like, that's actually cool.
No, that was cool.
That was cool.
But it's just the
shot of the main woman, forgotten her name.
Yeah.
The woman from Pretty Little Liars.
Whatever, mate. Whatever, yeah.
Is it Pretty Little Liars?
I do apologise. I actually don't know her name.
Yeah, is it Pretty Little Liars?
I don't think so.
What's the one?
I don't know. Gossip Girl?
No, it's that TV show, and it's got that A in it.
Pretty Little Liars.
Yeah. So it was Pretty Little Liars.
Yeah, but you gave me nothing to actually work off there.
Oh, apart from the fact that the fucking actress is in it.
I can't remember everyone, mate, but I do
The
actually.
main actress, look at her face.
I never even clocked it. Good show though. I do like that show.
Got mid. Logan Paul looking motherfucker in it.
Yeah.
Logan Paul if he had a burn accident. Yeah. Her in the air on fire looked quite cool. Thought that was a cool thing. And then it all went black.
That was good, yeah.
Yeah, that was sick. And then it all went black, and I was like, oh my god.
They've done something here.
Genuinely, I was like, no way, he's actually fucking
They've
cooked. He's fucking cooked. He's done an Adam
Cooked
20.
her.
He's done an Adam 22, and he's cooked it. And then obviously it hadn't, and it was the generic, oh, I've thought about my mum while I'm dying, so now I'm not dying.
Friendship. But no, I'm sorry, the backgrounds, her being in the air, amazing.
Yeah.
Looked so cool.
Yeah.
Looked so cool. What am I, a child?
Bro's got a small
But when they
vocabulary.
it was like in the background where it started raising big, I was like, are we in a cartoon here?
I didn't love that bit. I just wanted to make the age joke, which was funny, wasn't it? The STD one.
I can't believe he set me up. Yeah, okay, I bit that as well.
No, I liked the thing around it, but the going up, I get it, but no, it didn't look good.
It was bad, man. It was genuinely...
Kieran, a lot of this film was bad.
I'm sorry, guys, it's a horrible film.
Oh, the worst film I've ever seen. Is it going to be our actually lowest rated film on Letterboxd?
No, not below Alien 4 Resurrection.
What's that got, 0.5?
0.5.
Is this not?
Because you can't give it nothing.
What's this, a 1?
Maybe. Even then, I might give it a 0.5.
No, that's actually outrageous.
Mate, it's horrible. I've got nothing nice to say.
Can you not give it like a 0.6?
No. Yeah, but we've talked about this whole 0.768 useless. It's either 0.5 or 1.
No, because like it's not the same as Alien Resurrection, but it's better than Alien Resurrection, but it's worse than things that are 1.
But is it there? Yeah, it is. It is.
So,
I'll give it a 1. I'll give it a 1.
But it's worse than things that are in 1, mate.
Is it?
I'm guessing so.
Yeah, it's worse than Eternals.
So you'd say it's somewhere around a 0.75?
No, because 1's an umbrella term. I'm rounding, mate. I'm rounding to the nearest hole.
It's rounding to the nearest hole.
I'm playing rounders.
And we're not talking about how he spends his Saturdays.
What else can we actually say about this film? But do you think there should be a Conjuring 4?
No. Unless.
It's Jim. No.
Unless
it's Patrick Wilson's second directorial film.
Daddy Patty, come out.
Big PP. I want Patty to show me his.
Big P.
I regret saying that. I'm so sorry.
Big P Willie. I hope he has another fucking masterclass, mate.
Pez. I know Patrick paid Pez.
The FIFA game that's no longer called Pez, it's now called eFootball.
Is it?
Awful rebrand.
Horrible.
It's free though.
Okay.
No one plays it. I say less people play it.
So yeah, unless it's that. But then, what can they do?
I still ultimately think no, because if he is going to direct another movie, I'd rather he does something original.
Yeah.
I want to see him do something original.
When are we getting the Raka?
Patrick Wilson collaboration.
Patrick X Raka.
I hate how this X thing's funny. I hate it. Yeah, because that's an ex-Conjuring, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's what are they called again? The Warrens.
The Warrens.
Well, the nun.
I can't believe you just did a hashtag. Well, you literally just did a hashtag symbol with your hands. What was it called? The Warrens. The hashtag Warren family.
The hashtag Warrens.
Hashtag Rome.
Hashtag the Warrens. Hashtag fucking burn the Warrens. Like Rabbit Warrens, that's what but then it's also their name.
Just to burn this franchise, mate.
Genuinely, the most ass thing I've seen in so long.
I just feel nothing.
This was worse than Rise of the Beasts, which we saw before the podcast begun.
I would agree, but that is also
this was worse than Pirates of the Caribbean: Revenge of Salazar. Salazar's Revenge.
Salazar's Revenge or Dead Men Tell No Tales. I agree.
Yeah, the weird renaming.
No, I'd say they're the same quality.
No, this is worse.
Same quality.
This is worse.
All right, mate. Sorry.
At least that one had Effie in it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Even then, that was
just dead.
Was Johnny Depp in this one? In Salazar?
In The Nun too.
No,
yeah, it was Valak.
In Salazar.
Yeah.
Was he?
Yeah, but he just wasn't Jack Sparrow. He was like a completely different character.
All right.
But that's a conversation for another time.
Johnny Depp falling off.
Yeah, I mean, we know why. One thing I did like about this film was...
That's a rarity.
Yeah, one of the few things was that was actually relatively good at being creepy, and they didn't use it. You know, when she picked up the ash in the church, and then it like unfocused, and the burnt man was there, and then they did nothing with it.
Yeah,
that made me feel great.
Yeah, no, that was cool.
That could have actually been like really interesting.
Yeah, that could have been something, but instead they went, nah, let's reuse none again.
Oh, just a boy walking through a gate, and then we see that boy for like one scene. Wow. That's one thing I did notice about this film.
Yeah.
I felt like all this was just padded out. Like that.
Yeah.
In other films, that journey to find him would have taken like 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It took like an hour and 20.
The whole point... what even is the point in this film? There isn't
what
one.
Have we gained?
It's a bunch of fucking waffle. Legitimate fucking waffle. Then she's like, oh, I've got a friend in the Catholic Archives.
That actually made
Who fucking doesn't?
I've got a friend in the Catholic Archives.
Who doesn't, though? And then they go to him.
I'm going to add that to my vocabulary.
Yeah, the Catholic Archives. They go to him. He reads a fucking book. He says, you need this. They go get it.
Well, by the way, not only that, he's
sequence.
an expert in this field because he's like, actually, I've been doing some research. How convenient for
in
you.
your fucking spare time, dickhead.
And this exact, in the exact subject that you guys need at this exact moment.
Oh, that's fucking convenient.
How weird is that?
Isn't it weird that the only picture of any scene we see in the whole fucking film is the one that's relevant to the storyline?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, because...
Although isn't that just filmmaking?
Yeah, but maybe, but it's just like very poorly done. Like I said to you,
Do you know what
exposition.
Yeah, Expedition. What the fuck's that?
You don't know what expedition is, mate? Exposition.
Expedition. That's when you go mining, Kieran.
Yep. But exposition.
Exposition.
Yeah.
Is that sort of like exposition? So you know like how Gareth Bale used to be a left back and now he's a right wing. Would you say like left back is his exposition?
No.
Would you know?
Exposition is basically like when you need to tell the audience something, information about characters or an event,
right?
But you just poor exposition is where you just do it bluntly.
Oh, so I don't remember much of my mum.
Yeah, we've been friends for 5 years, and they'll say that at the start of the film just to establish the friends, rather than just letting the scene play out and we can see they trust each other.
Sort of like them acting and writing it well enough to where you get the impression that they've been friends for 5 years.
Although, our films will just do that like heavy exposition to them, telling them that the nun, she wanted the eyes and blah blah blah, and she wanted the sacred artifact and she searched for it for
so how do you do it if you don't use that?
You can. It's weird. There's such a
I know
thin
you
line.
can, but I don't get
Thanks
how.
for that, man.
I don't get how, because I feel like Thingy does that, doesn't it?
What?
Talk to Me.
Yeah.
Does that, where they tell you stuff without shoving it down your fucking throat.
Yeah, like you already know those two people are friends, and she's welcome at that house without them really being told.
Yeah, I don't get how though.
Just trust the audience's brains.
Because that's what I'm thinking. Because they've done, if anything, not pointing shit out is less effort than pointing shit out. Because then why would people put? That's what I'm stuck at. Why would you point shit out? Because I knew those people were friends in.
You do, sometimes it obviously is necessary.
Like the blue-blooded Morbius, mate. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Our biggest film argument to date. Because I was like, it's got to be fucking useful for summer.
Yeah, but you just were refusing to believe it was nothing. I was like, brother, it's nothing.
Yeah, I was accepting it was nothing, but I was just annoyed that it was nothing. I was like, why have you added this whole?
Yeah, but you had too much. You had too much faith in Morbius, mate.
Oh.
I never had faith, mate. I never had faith.
Oh.
I was not mobbed.
I thought Matt Smith would carry. Matt Smith,
There's
Morbius.
There's only so much one man can do. I mean, look at Peter Capaldi's seasons. There is only so much
fucking
carrying
hell.
physically possible.
Literally, no wonder he's not done up since his back hurts, mate. Jesus.
Severe back problems.
Literally, no offence to Bill Potts, but since Clara left,
Yeah,
Peter been putting in that work.
yeah, it was pure. I used to like Clara was shit. Bill was good. It's the other way.
Do you remember we used to have lied to ourselves for like years about it? We'd be watching season 10 and be like, Bill's sick.
Bill's so.
Bill's good.
Bill's one of the best companions I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my god, Bill O'Donnell.
Yeah, we actually had
That is actually a
conversation.
conversation we said.
It's just not even close as well.
Literally,
She's not bad though. She's just
Martha level.
no way. Sorry, Martha level. That's weird that you've made that comparison in your head, isn't it? Why have you turned away, Joseph? Why have you turned away? Well. Seriously though, don't ever disrespect Martha like that ever again.
No, I don't know why I said that. No, it's just because I was trying to think of the one that's the worst.
Yeah. Series 7B, Clara.
Oh.
Just a completely different character, mate.
She was better with Peter than Matt. What?
Yeah, there's not even a conversation in my head.
That's why when I rewatch it now, I overlook the thing with her and Matt.
But the only... So I don't even think about it whatsoever.
Yeah, because I know that it just becomes about Peter.
Yeah, it's all... Yeah, it's literally that. She's a Peter companion to me. But then even then...
I keep forgetting she's with
She's tainted with Series 8 because it's Danny Pink. I'm sick of Danny.
Danny Pink's great!
Well, he's genuinely one of the worst characters in the show. And I buy the fan theory that it was Peter, the 12th Doctor, who run him over. Because like me, he just wanted him gone.
What's the actual reasoning behind that fan theory? Is it just people
It's
don't
generally
like
just
him?
a meme. It's just a meme.
All right.
But I choose to believe it. Get him
I
gone.
choose to believe it's fucking... Do you know when Clara was knocked out after mumming on the Orient Express, mate? Do you know when she was just knocked out on the beach, mate? What do you think he did between then? You've got a time machine, Kieran.
Went and killed him then.
Yeah, I went and killed him then, came back and was like, did you kill the people on the train? He's like, no, but I killed your boyfriend in about 2 years' time.
Had to be done.
It had to be fucking done. Vroom, vroom.
God, we've just gone on a massive tangent there.
Huge,
Literally, you get us talking about Doctor Who, it's hard to get us to stop.
Oh.
And to be fair, subconsciously, we probably wanted the escape from the nun.
I
And let's be
genuinely, that's
real,
what it was, because I've just realised what we were discussing and I'm depressed.
For a second, I actually wasn't sad.
I was
That was
happy.
weird.
I was like, that's why we started a podcast.
To actually speak about...
And then we're here, talking about
and
the
you
nun.
know what the listeners probably wanted a break too.
I've got something to bring it back to the nun, though.
Go on.
And then I think we should fucking end it.
Yeah.
You've seen the discourse about the nun actress. Oh,
No.
I've not been paid enough.
I haven't actually.
Oh, I'm not getting paid enough. And at first I was like, that's fucking horrific. That's awful. After
Aw.
seeing this fucking movie, you deserve less. What fucking... You shouldn't do any acting
You shouldn't
for a
even
start.
fucking get paid for this.
She shouldn't.
No, she should. She should.
She doesn't
should.
speak.
Which one was this?
The nun. The nun actress. The actress who does the nun.
Oh.
You shouldn't get fucking no. You shouldn't get no. You don't act. You don't speak. Half the effects in this movie you didn't actually do.
Yeah, CGI.
It was CGI. Her presence could have been fulfilled by a mannequin.
Yeah.
When she opened her mouth, it wasn't actually her opening her mouth.
No.
It was fucking CGI.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Brother.
It was, and it was reused CGI from like 10 years ago.
Oh,
mate.
yeah.
So what?
Yeah.
So did she get paid in general?
No, I think it's because she's on about how it's become this big thing and it's using a lot of branding and all this. But it's like, that's not you, love.
Like,
That's not fucking...
This is a sticky one. She should be paid, but I don't think she should be paid as much.
No, I reckon she's been paid the right fucking amount.
Yeah, probably.
She just thinks she's too big for her boobs. Does the cunt who plays Chewbacca go, oh, where's my money? You put me on all
You
the
mean
things.
Peter Mayhew?
Peter Mayhew.
Yeah.
Does he complain?
Well, I don't know.
No, because he's just happy and he's fucking well aware. Oh shit, I'm just in a suit.
Yeah, like
I don't do what here.
You're not acting your ass off here. Do you
Name
know
the
what
prick who did Godzilla one, mate. Godzilla 1952, whatever.
I mean? Can't tell you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Did he complain?
Probably.
Because those suits were
Probably.
very warm. But you get my point. Fucker.
Being in these little raptor eggs is horrible, mate.
What do you mean raptor eggs?
They're not raptors, but they're basically the raptors from Jurassic Park, are they? You know the scene I'm on about.
Oh, the 97 one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Look at him just... Your face just absolutely dies every time.
Mate, I think that and... Oh, my God. That and Peter Jackson's Kong in the same universe.
I mean, yeah, sure. You know what? I always like that film.
Unironically,
'cause
you'd love that.
Yeah, I would. I actually genuinely... No, I wouldn't.
Because there's not much difference between the fucking dinosaur Kong fights and actually Godzilla.
Yeah,
is there?
but Godzilla's much bigger than the V-Rex. What have we got here? Which is bigger, the V-Rex or Godzilla?
Fucking what's the V stand for? Virgin. Whee! Done him.
So on that note, I think that kind of wraps up this.
Wrap me
I'm
up.
trying to think of a word to
Wrap me up and set me on fire.
this experience.
Is that what this is?
It was an experience.
I'd describe it as, and there needs to be a term for this, film rape.
Yeah. You asked me. You said there's got to be a term for this.
Because I didn't want to watch this movie, but I watched it. There's got to be a term for that.
Yeah.
Does this count as self-harm?
Yeah.
Should I?
This was actually this was torture porn.
Should I inform my counsellor, my therapist?
Yeah.
I've been self-harming. She says, "What have you been doing?" I said,
I've watched The Nun too.
"I paid to watch it in cinema." Why not?
Yeah. Yeah, you might have to open up about that trauma.
Okay, I'll open up.
What trauma was I opening up about earlier?
Chicken pies.
Oh shit! Yeah.
The pie-related.
Yeah.
trauma.
Just think about that. If we didn't go see The Nun, that wouldn't have brought this up.
No. Wow.
So this podcast has done nothing but damage to us, I'd say.
No, much like the pies.
Well, not to me. Well, actually, it was to me.
Yeah, it was to you. It was directly
physically
to you.
and mentally.
Yep.
My stomach did not enjoy that.
No.
Shits.
Ooh.
No, probably
Ooh,
not.
Probably not.
No, it's just dry, mate.
Nah, who knows?
Who knows?
In game.
Find out.
In game.
Subscribe to the Patreon. I'll give you live views
On what?
of me eating a pie and then the after effects. Just sit there for 10 hours waiting for it to
Yeah,
digest.
you open up a live message.
It won't
board.
take 10.
No, mate. I've been there.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I don't know, mate.
So you're welcome for this one, guys.
Yep.
Yeah. What are we doing next week, actually? Just before I wrap this up, like a Subway sandwich.
Yeah, we'll give them a bit of a behind the fucking scenes, but we've already got 2 episodes recorded.
Yeah, we have.
And,
Let's not lie.
Actually, this is what we do. We've got 2 episodes recorded. We've pushed this one out. You'll see this the day you're on. We're recording it on the Monday before.
Mm-hmm.
So you've seen it now. We have...
Old Boy, the re-release. We're discovering that, and we have a Saw video.
Yeah, not the second one. There was a re-release in 2023.
Yeah, and it's not a video on a Saw review. It's about the film Saw, believe it or not.
Yeah, we're not
going...
discussing differences between English and Japanese saws. One
Yeah.
you cut by pushing, one you cut by pulling.
Yeah,
it's not about
it's
that.
not about that, guys.
We're not doing the hack saws, not bone saws.
No.
Not
Automatic saws.
chainsaws.
Powered saws.
Do you mean a chainsaw?
No, I meant like ones like on a table that you just...
Oh, buzzsaw.
That's the one.
Yeah, tabletop saw.
Yeah, but we will be doing Texas Chainsaw Massacre at some point, probably.
Well, no, we are. It's Halloween. It's the first one in the 80s.
Yeah,
horror
that's what I
thing.
mean.
Well, you'll find out about that in one of the episodes that's going to come out soon.
That's going to come out that we've definitely not done already.
Yeah, basically, we got them 2. Old Boy or Saw. Someone...
I will leave a poll. I'll leave a poll.
Yeah, please, someone...
Please.
Leave a comment.
Just one.
Reply to someone on Twitter. Do something. Send us a DM on Instagram.
Yeah.
Try to find our home address.
Just stalkers.
Just do something. Give us some form of interaction. And if you're the only person who picks one, we will pick that one.
I mean, we literally have no choice.
Nah. We're going to have to choose anyway, mate. No one's going to do it.
Yeah, so we'll see you on that one. And then...
Yeah? Whichever one you choose.
Whichever one you choose, please choose.
Yeah, we'll see you in the next episode, if you may choose to accept it.
Oh, look at him. He's actually bought into the Mission Impossible love.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I'm not giving you a chance to...
Okay.
So that's it for this week.
Nice one.
We'll catch you on the next one. See you later.
See you later. Ta-ra.
Bye.